What's up, guys? My name is Jeniel Rosel, and today I'll be teaching you the basics of using Windows 8. After logging into Windows, you are greeted by the Start screen. The Start screen is where all your apps and programs are listed. Each app is represented in a dynamic tile. This is my Start screen. Some of these apps were installed on the software while others were downloaded over time. As you can see, this OneDrive app is represented in a small dynamic tile, as for this Travel app which is represented in a medium dynamic tile. To get to the interface where most people are accustomed to, which is desktop, we go to the bottom left hand corner, click the medium dynamic tile that says desktop, and whoops, we're there. On my desktop are a list of programs at the side. Each desktop will vary depending on your personal style. On the screen of Windows 7, it is noticed that the Start button is visible, while on Windows 8 it is not. To find the Start button, we go to the lower left hand corner where a box will appear. My box is of a pink/purplish color. If I click this box which says Start, I am transferred to the Start screen. Another way of getting to the Start screen is to go to the top right hand corner where a charm bar will appear. This charm bar consists of 5 primary options: Search, Share, Start, Devices, and Settings. If I click the third option which says Start, I am then transferred to the Start screen. On the Start screen, I can share screens, meaning I can have 2 apps open at once without closing an app to accommodate the other. To do this, I go to the Start screen, click the app which I wish to open, which will be the Stitch Touch app. Go to the top center where my cursor will change from an arrow to an hand. Click this, drag it down. I can either go to the left or the right of my screen, and I choose to leave it at the right. Drag it over to the right and release. To open another app, I go back to the Start screen, click the app which I wish to open, which will be this game app right here, and it will accommodate the other side of the screen. As you can see, both apps are up, and neither has to be closed to accommodate the other. Stitch Touch is acquiring a quarter of the screen, while the game app is acquiring 3/4 of the screen. To change the ratio, I pull this division bar over to the left, and then the game app will acquire for 1/4 of the screen, while the Stitch Touch app will acquire for 3/4 of the screen. Notice that the division bar can never go halfway between both apps. It is so that each app is acquiring for either 1/4 or 3/4 of the screen. To close these up, I go to the top center where my cursor will change from an arrow to a hand again, and I click, drag down to the bottom and release. To close the other, I do the same. Click, drag down and release. I am back on the Start screen. To add an app to the taskbar, which is this horizontal bar that stretches across the desktop screen, I go to the Start screen, right click on App, so I'll use the Stitch Touch app. Right click on this app. Okay, apparently I cannot use the Stitch Touch app to do this, so unclick that. I'll use another app, so I'll use Microsoft PowerPoint, and I'll right click on this app where you'll see another horizontal bar coming up, and from on this bar we have options such as unpin from start, pin to taskbar, uninstall, open new window, run as administrator, and open file location. Since we're adding this app to the taskbar, we click pin to taskbar. Then we go back to the desktop to see if this was done. As you can see, I did pin the Microsoft PowerPoint app to this taskbar here, so it's right here as we speak. If it is that you are not currently using this app, you can unpin it from the taskbar. To do this, we right click the app where this bar or table will appear, and below the option Microsoft PowerPoint, we see unpin this program from taskbar. So we click that option and it is removed from the taskbar. So I hope that you have learned a lot from this tutorial. Thanks for joining in with me, Janelle Rosewell, on how to use Microsoft and how to use Windows 8. Share this with your friends and family and have a wonderful day.